reaction like afterwards to the results?
I don't know. We didn't really take a straw poll or have any sort of open forum on comments, but there's been certainly, like anything, a lot of comments.
Mark, this really hasn't been the season that you actually wanted it to be. Have there been guys that have rallied around you? I know you've been good about rallying around guys and keeping their spirits up. Have guys rallied around you to keep your spirits up as well?
They have. Yeah, it's been, yeah, in that weird way, kind of rewarding and neat of not only guys on the team right now, but recruits and recruits' parents and just of how much they believe in what we're doing and you know, again, like life and the ups and downs, we're having some downs right now, but the people here will get it back to up.
What keeps you going each day, and what gets you out of bed and keeps you going? I know the job is really important, but are there other things that keep you going every day?
Well, just our guys, you know, our players, our support staff, and there are so many people that are involved in this thing, and yeah, whether it's trying to get a freshman to understand how great they can be, or a veteran guy to understand how important today is, or how, you know, everybody's working for, you know, a member of the support staff's 2-year-old son, or, you know, all those things come to mind.
Mark, you kind of touched on this on Tuesday, but what kind of spark has Chris provided after Stanford made that quarterback change?
Yeah, he's I think gone back to what they originally envisioned with him, and that's kind of the mixing the run and pass, and he's done a great job of managing their run game, you know, checking things at the line of scrimmage, and then being just more involved in a true predetermined quarterback run, and then also their version of, you know, kind of quarterback read game, and then offensively they've just been more diverse in terms of involving those guys in wildcat packages and then all their various multiple offensive lineman sets.
How do you guys prepare when they have 7-8 offensive linemen up front?
We try to find those guys as much as possible. Tape a couple guys together and try to, you know, make them look like one of those guys. But yeah, just get as many bodies on hand as we can. Our scouts on both sides have done a really good job this week. That's a huge deal when you're playing a team like this who has, you know, there's certain things that they do exclusively from certain whatever, you know, whether it's a look or a formation or a personnel group, and that's really important to simulate that as best as possible.
Mark, you mentioned that zero margin for error, and unfortunately for some guys it has to be kind of right in front of their face to see it. Have you seen some guys that are maybe practicing with a little more for urgency this week because it is that zero margin for error time?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been a lot of guys. I think the offensive line has had a really good week of practice. I think part of that, you know, trying to respond to you know, what they would say is not their best showing last week, but I think there's been a good palpable urgency out there this week.